Tiffany Woods for the people.
And Matthew Mansour, Assistant Public Defender, with and on behalf of Miss Kelsey Salter. Kelsey, can you unmute and state your name for the judge?
Kelsey Nicole Salter.
Thank you. All right, this matter is scheduled for a jury selection tomorrow, and I understand that there are some issues going on that we need to make a record of, and the court makes some rulings.
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct. The Washtenaw County Public Defender's Office is currently appointed on the matter as of right now. I know Ms. Salter is working on getting private counsel to represent her going forward. Outside of that, Your Honor, I am ready to proceed with jury selection and trial. I've submitted jury instructions, witness list, exhibit list, and
and I just got the discovery packet yesterday. You haven't even talked to my witness or anything. You have not been helping me. All you threatening me with is jail time.
Ms. Salter, if you keep speaking out of turn, ma'am, you're going to be held in contempt of court. So you need to stop right now.
I didn't know I couldn't talk. I thought that was the purpose of me logging on. I apologize.
Please continue, Mr. Mansour, if there's anything else you needed to say.
Your Honor, the only thing left I needed to say is I believe there's a breakdown in communications here. Me and Ms. Salter are not communicating well with each other. I believe the trust has been broken. She has indicated she does not want me to represent her going forward. She's also indicated to me that she has hired a new attorney and that she does not want pretty much anything to do with me. And so other than that, I am ready to go with jury selection and jury trial, but I don't think I can adequately represent her without any trust.
Ms. Salter, you are here now, and now it is your turn to speak. What is it that you would like to say about this before you start talking? We're scheduled for trial tomorrow. Any attorney that shows up tomorrow will be going to trial. Where are you with this?
He keep threatening me with jail time, and I'm telling him I didn't do it. Like, why is he not trying to defend me or even look into my case to find out? He haven't done anything with my case. I just got the discovery packet like 2 days ago. Even Miss Taylor said the same thing. Like, why is that okay? Or he threatened me, the judge is not like that. She's gonna lock you up if you don't take the plea. Like, why is that okay? I'm scared. Like, I don't get it.
Ma'am, I don't know how else to tell you, but tomorrow is your trial date, and I'm trying to figure out whether you are going to have new counsel or whether you're going to trial with Mr. Mansour.
I'm meeting with her tomorrow to fill out all my paperwork, but she's agreed to take on my case.
We're going to trial. We're picking a jury tomorrow morning for jury selection. So you can't hire someone on the day of your jury selection.
I've been talking about this for the past. This just didn't happen.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Wow, this is crazy. So you basically telling me I don't have the right to hire my own lawyer because I'm being told something else by Ms. Taylor that I'm allowed to have my own lawyer.
What I'm telling you and very clearly telling you is tomorrow morning we're going to jury selection. And this case has been going on since October of 2024. You've had plenty of opportunity to hire your own counsel, and you have not done that.
Ma'am, he didn't make, okay, I'm not, it's like, why are you doing this to me? Like, what did I do wrong? I didn't do the crime, and he's not trying to help me. I'm telling you, he's not trying to help me. All he threatening me with is you gonna lock me up. Like, why is that okay?
Well, if you yell at me one more time, you're gonna get locked up for contempt of court.
I'm not even yelling though. Like, that's you. Okay, I apologize. What?
Your behavior in court today is very disturbing.
Ma'am, I am so frustrated. I've been reaching out to Mr. Mansour trying to get so much help since my case. You can look at our text messages. Even Ms. Taylor said that he's not responding to anything I'm asking about my case or even trying to help me. Like, I apologize. I'm not being rude to you. I'm frustrated. I haven't even had no sleep all week. Like, you could talk to my therapist. I'm going through it. I don't know nothing about this case, and he is not helping me. You talking about I'm being rude? I haven't even said nothing rude or disrespectful. I'm frustrated.
You are still yelling, and I've asked you a number of times to stop it. And that's interesting because you're here for disturbing the peace. And yet you're in the courtroom disturbing the whole demeanor of the court.
Okay, I thought that was he called me and told me to log on and explain to you my situation. So I thought that's what I was doing. Like I didn't know I was doing
No,
anything wrong.
you are doing something wrong because you keep yelling. So why is it that you're waiting until your day of trial to actually hire this attorney? Why is the attorney
Well,
not today?
the way he explained it to me that tomorrow is just a jury. You're picking a jury, and the trial is not tomorrow. This is all new to me. I didn't know that that's how this worked.
So tomorrow you'll be picking your jury with Mr. Mansour then if you don't have your attorney by then.
Okay, but that was the purpose of her asking him to get it adjourned because she has a case tomorrow that she couldn't step
Not
in on.
going to be adjourned.
Okay,
Ma'am.
ma'am, that's fine. That's fine. I appreciate you. So I'm forced to deal with a lawyer that I'm like I cannot even believe this is happening to me.
All right, well, I've told you where you are. You can choose an attorney who can show up here with you before that date, or you can go to jury selection with Mr. Mansour in the morning.
Okay, thank you. Am I all done here?
No, you're not.
I have a question. So it's okay that I'm just now getting my discovery packet? Because I've been asking about everything about my case and I'm just now finding out anything this week.
Mr. Mansour, is it true that she just received her discovery package?
Your Honor.
Like, isn't that malpractice?
Ma'am, I've told you, if you say one more thing out of turn, you're going to be held in contempt today. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
One more thing, and I'm not joking. And the first thing you're going to get is 30 days. So stop it. Mr. Mansour, is it true, sir, that she just got her discovery packet?
Your Honor, it is our office's policy. If a client requests their discovery, we send it over. She has not requested her discovery until Monday of this week. She requested it Monday via email. I let her know, if you want your discovery, you have to request it through email or writing. She did that promptly on Monday. She sent an email requesting discovery. We sent the discovery immediately the same day.
Thank you so much.
And Your Honor, I have gone through the police report with her. I have gone through all the discovery with her. I have done as my due diligence with her as I do every single client I represent. Miss Salter has made remarks towards me that I'm not a real lawyer, that I'm not after her best interest, that I told her specifically to plead or she will go to jail, when none of that would ever be true. I would never do that. So, and Your Honor, yesterday she also mentioned that she would like to call our office to write a report on me and whatnot. So this is where we are with this relationship right now. And when I try to, respond back to her, she would yell so loud that I can't even get a word in. And this is how it's been going. So,
Thank you, Mr. Mansour. Given the behavior and the way she's treating me today, I fully believe that to be the truth.
Princess, stop.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I was talking to my daughter. I apologize.
This is about an incident in Tim Hortons.
Are you asking me, ma'am?
No, no, I'm not, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, yes, Judge.
And you have your complaining witness in this case?
Judge, the victim is a child. He's a 6-year-old boy, his mother. And then there's some other witnesses that, I haven't gotten subpoenas to yet because I don't have the trial date confirmed. I know that my OIC is not available on that date. He is not even going to be in the state. I believe he's out on vacation on the 21st. So
the child that she allegedly bumped into, the victim that she allegedly bumped into is a child?
yes. And the mother was present as well, so they would both be testifying.
The allegation she was yelling that she was gonna beat the mother's butt or the child's butt over a parking spot.
I believe she was upset because the child and the mother weren't moving out of the parking spot quick enough. So she was beeping their horn when they went into the store to stand in line. It's alleged that the defendant went in, was trying to get through the line and then hip checked the 6-year-old, basically, wanting to get him out of the way so she could go get her an online order that she had placed previously. And then there was some disturbance inside the Hortons because the mom wasn't happy when she saw that Miss Salter had assaulted her son and was acting out that way.
You're requesting that the public defender's office be removed from your case, Ms. Salter.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a position on the motion by the defendant to withdraw, because the PD says they can proceed? The defendant does not want him as a part of her case. Do you have a position on that, Ms. Woods?
Judge, I take no position. I will leave that up to the court.
The PD is going to be allowed to withdraw due to a breakdown in the attorney-client relationship. What I'm going to do is request that a new attorney be appointed unless she hires her own so that we can be able to proceed with this case. Ma'am, you're free to hire whoever you want to hire in the interim time period. Do we have any testing in this case?
I'm sorry, Judge.
It doesn't appear that there's any testing going on in this case.
Yeah, I don't believe that there was any alcohol or drugs alleged in the police report. That could be why she was not put on testing.
Ms. Salter's behavior towards her attorney, towards the court, is extremely disturbing. I can't believe that anybody would behave the way she behaves unless something is going on with her. Ma'am, you need to test within 24 hours.
Where do I go test that, ma'am? I live an hour and a half away. I don't know nothing about Washington County.
You need to go test at community corrections.
Okay, and where is that?
Can you give me the address, please?
So I'm being forced to go test because you saying I have attitude because I'm frustrated because I'm not getting any help? Like, what did I say wrong? I'm so confused. What did I even do? I see a therapist every month that I have to drug test for every month, ma'am. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm a single parent.
Can I have the address?
Yeah, I was gonna put it, I'm sorry, she's still talking to you, so I have to
Okay.
put her in a team, but it's 41
4101 Washtenaw, ma'am. You need to go there and test within 24 hours.
Okay, am I able to do that tomorrow? Because I have to come out there anyway.
Ma'am, I just said you need to do that within 24 hours.
I cannot believe this is happening.
I'm sorry? All right. And the cost is $12. Is that for both tests? All right, total is 27, ma'am. You need the tests within that 24 hours, ma'am. I'm gonna put this on for another pretrial date. I'll make that March 27th, 2025 at 10 o'clock a.m. Ma'am, you need to have your own counsel on that date. If you don't have one, the new attorney will reach out to you a couple of days before that's been appointed. Do you understand?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
For S00225.
Tiffany Woods for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alexandria Taylor here on behalf of the defendant, Kelsey Salter, who was present via Zoom. Ms. Salter, can you state your name for the record, please?
Kelsey Nicole Salter.
Thank you. There is someone from the Taylor Law Firm labeled law clerk. Who is that individual?
Your Honor, that is my law clerk, who is a law student at UDM Mercy School of Law. If it's okay with Your Honor, she observes.
Yes, I'll allow it.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
So, Your Honor, today is, I believe, the final pretrial for Ms. Salter. I've had an opportunity to discuss the people's offer with her, and at this time, we want to move forward to trial.
Mm.
And then Ms. Taylor, once it's set for trial, there will be no further plea offers. And I just want to put the plea offer on the record. Plead guilty as charged to count 1. I dismiss count 2. And a sentencing agreement for probation with a prosecutor's deferred sentence.
And Your Honor, can I voir dire my client if it pleases the court?
You may.
Thank you, Judge. Ms. Salter, did you hear the offer that was placed on the record by the prosecutor?
Yeah, I didn't do it, so I'm not okay with that.
Okay, but you understand that offer, and we've discussed that, correct?
Yes.
And you heard what the prosecutor said, that if you don't accept that offer and this matter is set for trial, that offer is taken off the table, which means it goes away,
Yes.
and that you'll move to trial on both counts. Is that your understanding?
Yes. What is a deferred sentence? What is that?
So with that, I mean, you would still have to plead to count 1. And so Miss Woods would be willing to do the deferred sentence. Would that be, Madam Prosecutor, dismissing that? Is that what you're saying after?
That's correct. After she successfully completes a probation term, I would be willing to dismiss the case. So she would have no record at all.
Right. So it's kind of like a delayed sentence, like we talked about. So you would plead to count 1, and as long as you comply with the terms and conditions per probation, that first count would be dismissed and it would be off your record. Okay, Ms. Salter, you look like you want to talk about that for a second. Judge,
Yeah, I just want to ask you a couple questions. I'm sorry.
can we
Put
pass
you on
now
brief
call?
hold.
Okay, thank you.
Case number 24S00225.
Tiffany Woods for the people.
Alexandria Taylor appearing on behalf of the defendant, Kelsey Woods. I'm sorry, Kelsey Salter.
Thank you. Ms. Salter, please state your name again.
Kelsey Nicole Salter.
Thank you.
Your
All
Honor,
right.
after the brief breakout session with my client, she does want to avail herself of that offer. She would like to plead no contest for civil liability.
I'm fine with no contest, Judge.
Thank you.
Hi, Kelsey. Hey, how are you? It's good. How are you?
So she's pleading no contest to count 1 and count 2 is being dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
That is correct, Judge.
And that is under the prosecutor's deferred. Are there
Yes,
any-
Judge, and a referral to probation.
All right. Ms. Salter, it's my understanding, ma'am, that you're going to be pleading no contest to count 1 of assault and battery. And that is a misdemeanor carrying a maximum penalty of up to 93 days and/or $500 fine. But you would be receiving probation and the prosecutor's deferred program, meaning that if you do everything you're supposed to do while you're on probation, then this matter would be dismissed and it would not be on your record. And then count 2 is going to be automatically dismissed as a part of the plea agreement. Is that your understanding of the agreement, Ms. Salter?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
And that's what you want to do?
Yes,
Please raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. You may lower your hand. All right. First of all, ma'am, I'm going to go over the rights that you have that you're going to be giving up by entering into this plea. Please stop me if you have any questions or if you feel like you need to speak with your attorney again, okay?
Okay.
You have the right to have a trial by a jury at which you can call witnesses to speak for you. You get an order signed by this court to require that those witnesses come to court. You have the right to see, hear, and question any and all witnesses that are called against you, and you have the right to be a witness for yourself, or you could choose to remain silent. If you did choose to remain silent, the prosecutor couldn't comment on it. In addition to that, you have the right to be presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those rights?
Yes,
Do you understand? You're giving up all those rights and you're
yes,
not going to have a trial of any sort.
I do.
You also understand there's no automatic right to appeal this decision. So the decision you're making today, in all likelihood, is going to stick with you.
Yes,
And if you were on probation, parole, or bond when this happened on March 5th, 2024, you could be in violation of that probation, parole, or bond. Were you on any of those?
no, ma'am,
And if you're not a U.S. citizen, you could have immigration consequences. You understand that part?
I do.
All right. To the charge of assault and battery, how do you plead?
No contest.
All right. Do you know what no contest means?
Um,
I'll explain it. It means that you're not saying you did it, you're not saying you didn't do it, but the court is going to treat you like you did do it. Okay?
okay, okay.
All right. All right. Does anyone promise you anything other than what we just put on the record to get you to plead no contest?
No, ma'am,
Anyone threatening you in any way, shape, or form?
no.
All right. Let's turn to the date of oh, wait, how am I gonna make out the factual basis for
Your Honor,
this?
we would stipulate to using the police report for the factual basis.
Someone send it to me, please.
I'll email it to you right now, Judge.
All right, that's gonna take a minute to get here. We'll resume quickly once it has cleared. It's here, but what happens is it has to clear the, it gets scanned and it takes a minute. I'm gonna pass that for one moment and come right back to it as soon as it's done scanning. All right, I am in receipt of case report number 240016771 with the data report of March 5th, 2024 at the location of 2220 Washington Ave here in Ypsilanti Township, and the parties stipulate to my use of this particular report to determine the factual basis, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Yes,
Sure.
Judge.
Thank you. All right, on this day and time, Ms. Salter was at the Tim Hortons. An altercation occurred between her and an individual whose name is Miss Kemp, and Miss Kemp's son was present, whose name I won't mention because he's a juvenile. On that date and time, Miss Salter went into the store after they had exchanged some words about parking in the parking lot. And Miss Salter bumped into the child on two separate occasions using her hip and basically hip checking the child, and the police were called. Um, she apparently hip checked the child to get in the front of the line in front of Miss Kemp and the child. The court finds that there's a factual basis for the plea. It was willingly and knowingly made. Are you satisfied?
Yes, Judge.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right. All right, sentencing in this case will be on July 10th at 10 o'clock a.m.
July 10th at 10 a.m., Judge.
Yes, and it's on Zoom again.
That's
Yep.
perfect.
Okay. Ms. Salter, you're gonna need to call the probation department to have a probation interview. Did you have
Okay.
the phone number when I gave it out earlier, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
All right, please call them tomorrow after 9 o'clock. They'll
Okay.
schedule an interview. It's a part of your bond condition. Kelsey Salter, case number 24S00225.
Tiffany Woods for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alexandria Taylor on behalf of Kelsey Salter, who is present via Zoom, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good morning. Ms. Salter, please state your name.
Kelsey Salter.
Thank you. Today's the day and time scheduled for sentencing in this case. Have you had a chance to go over the pre-sentence investigation report with your client?
Yes, Your Honor. I received the pre-sentence report and I sent it to Ms. Salter, and we were able to go over it. I don't have any corrections, additions, or deletions, but I just have some things to say on her behalf when Your Honor pleases.
All right, thank you so much. Ms. Woods?
Judge, I also had an opportunity to review the report, and I'd ask the court to follow the recommendations if within that report. You know, the defendant is not taking responsibility at all for what she did. She actually blames the child and the child's mother, and she is a mother herself. And it's shocking to hear, to read that. And I wonder how she would feel if someone did that to her child when her child was that young, how she would feel about that. So it's unfortunate that it doesn't appear that she's taking responsibility or is going to learn anything from this. So that's all I have to say, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. I was told that the victim might be present today. Is that not the case?
Let me check, Judge.
All right. Are you Miss, and I'm probably going to butcher this name, Panayoti Kemp?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you pronounce that?
Panayota.
Very beautiful. Thank you. It's my understanding that you're here in the Salter matter and you wanted to make a victim impact statement today.
I asked the probation officer when I spoke to her, and she said I didn't have to. If it's okay, I'd rather pass on that.
Okay, then you may.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. Ms. Taylor, what would you like to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, you know, I disagree with what Madam Prosecutor is saying. In the summary, the agent noted that the defendant was open during the interview and very forthcoming. That's a direct quote, even though her version of the events was different than that of the victim and witness. I don't know if this part is a discrepancy, but in the police report, when my client gave a statement, she said she did not mean to bump into the child. You know, she was rushing, and so this isn't some case where my client intentionally sought to assault a minor. That's just that's not the case at all. And so, Your Honor, my client, again, she was forthcoming about the situation. She's presented in this matter to try to resolve it in the best manner forward. We disagree with the recommendations. And again, my client, if she knew that there was a possibility of jail, we would have just proceeded to trial. So the recommendation is for 93 days with 30 days to be served immediately with the balance to be suspended. But again, Your Honor, this is not a case where jail is warranted. My client is currently seeing a therapist and a psychiatrist, so she could do anger management with her therapist. There's no issue with the no contact. I mean, my client doesn't know that child or the mother. And, we're asking that there be no random drug and alcohol because neither drugs nor alcohol have anything to do with what happened in Tim Hortons that day. So, Your Honor, we're just asking that that the entirety of the jail be suspended upon successful completion of probation. Your Honor, we're asking for 12 months probation. Again, and she could do the anger management through her current therapist and/or psychiatrist. And we have no objection to, Your Honor, reviewing this matter in 60 days as recommended.
Well, Miss Taylor, I'm going to ask you, I mean, you read the parts that were favorable to your client, but here's the part that it says that you didn't read. The defendant did not apologize for her actions. She tried to justify what transpired. Do you agree with me that that's the second part of the summary that you read?
I do, Your Honor. I see. I agree with you. The first two sentences that she said that the defendant did not apologize and tried to justify what happened, which I think is, consistent with her statement in the police report that she did not mean to bump him. So there's a difference in the party's version of what happened. And then, as noted in the police report, Tim Hortons did not have any camera footage. So what my client is saying and obviously what the child's mother is saying is different.
Yeah, but your client is the one who's sitting here after having pled to the charge.
Yes.
And the charge was hip checking a child. Not once, but twice. I don't know how that is an accident. I could see one incident where someone is bumped, but 2 times? That in no way, shape, or form sounds accidental to me.
Understand, Your Honor.
Ms. Salter, what do you have to say today, ma'am?
Just want to apologize to everybody that's involved. I definitely did not bump anybody twice. I walked past one time walking out the store. Like, this is not my character. I've been through many situations in my life, but never nothing like this. Like, I have nieces and nephews that age that I get every weekend for my sister. Like, I'm not understanding. This went from me like beeping my horn to her making it seem like, I don't know. I really don't know. Well, I thought I was doing the right thing. I sat there and waited. She was on the phone with someone. Like, you could tell they were like arguing. I was in the car with somebody too. That's the reason I was out there taking them to court at Ypsilanti that day. I beat my horn and she sat there for a second, like didn't even acknowledge it was a whole line behind me on the main road. When she looked at me and turned away, I just tapped my hand on the horn a little bit. So, because if I would have pulled in, I could have pulled in, but it just would have been too close. So when I walked in the store, as she walked past my car, she was like, "Your fat ass is gonna have a heart attack." But mind you, I like didn't have a voice. I was coming back from like strep throat. And even in the police report, like the guy that called me said that like he could barely even hear what I was saying because I barely could talk. So how was I even able to yell? I'm not. She was upset because I beat my horn, but it was so many people behind me. It was 7:30 in the morning. Like, she was on the phone, like, I don't know. She's making it seem like she was just getting her son out, but that wasn't the case. She like looked at me, sat there on the phone. It was like a whole 2 minutes before she even shut the door. When I walked in the store, she was still on the phone being belligerent. I was with someone that I was taking to court. We both walked in the store. And she was just like yelling. And I'm like, ma'am, it's not that serious. I just wanted you to shut the door. And she was just going off and off. Her son was running around the tables playing. So once I said that to her, she like grabbed him and pulled him in front of her. And she was like, just was still trying to negotiate. So the lady behind the counter, like they knew each other personally, she called her name. And she was like, something about her fat ass. And I was like, it's not that serious. And the ma'am, she just told me to leave. And I left the store. I walked past them one time.
Anything else you need to say here today?
No, I just want to apologize for the situation. Like, I don't be in things like this. And this is not my character.
And Judge, I don't know if the victim may want to speak. It seems like she may want to address the court at this time.
Is that correct, Ms. Kemp?
It is correct, Your Honor. For someone to say that they're sorry and to apologize and make this bogus story that I was on my phone, and to make accusations that there were cars behind her, there were no other vehicles behind her. She drove in because maybe she doesn't remember that day as clear as I do, because it was my child that she hit. She knew exactly what she was doing when she did that. There are witnesses. I do not know the lady from Tim Hortons. And if I have to bring my son, and I don't want to because he is a minor, on camera to let you know exactly what happened, he will tell you what happened. She proceeded to come through into the entrance. I was parked right by the entrance because there's parking spots there. And I had opened the door for my son to come out. As my son was coming out, she clearly was in a rush. She clearly was agitated prior, because even the witnesses outside were appalled by her behavior. And maybe her voice wasn't very well when she was giving her statement, but probably because she was screaming at me through the window, you better move or I'm going to beat your ASS, is what came out of the defendant's mouth. I proceeded to go inside. We were in line. She did not come in with anybody. She was the only one that came in. There was a passenger in her vehicle. He did not come in. The male did not come in. She walked, body checked my child out of the line. I said to her, do not touch my child. We proceeded to try go around her to get back into the line, and she kept blocking us. And then proceeded to turn around, got into my face, was up to my nose, and said, what are you going to do about it? The Tim Hortons manager behind there saw everything. So you have all employees, including the manager, myself and my son, where our stories align. We all know what happened. And her story is totally different. For me, it's appalling that someone would come after a child like that because they're so irritated over a parking spot or because they're in a rush. A child. So when she says that she's sorry, she's not sorry. She's sorry she got caught, because when she left at Tim Hortons, when the manager said to her, leave, I know exactly what you did. And she proceeded to tell the manager, I don't care. And then when I got on the phone and I called the police, she went outside, flipped me the bird, got in her car and left.
Anything further, Ms. Kemp?
No.
All right. I appreciate
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. So Is anyone able to tell me who Lindsay Bowen is? Is that the manager, Ms. Woods?
Well, I'm sorry, Judge, I didn't hear you.
Lindsay Bowen, do you know who that individual is?
Let me check my notes, Judge. Yes, Judge. Lindsay Bowen is the manager at the Tim Hortons who was present that day.
So I believe that Ms. Salter is given a statement today that that person knows Ms. Kemp, and Ms. Kemp is saying that's not true. And in addition to that, not only did the stories diverge so very much, but Ms. Salter seems to have been much more aggressive than it's even indicated in this police report. So if she's sitting here lying to me, the way it appears she might be, then I need to take a deeper dive into this because 30 days may not be enough. So I think I'd like to see if you can reach out to Ms. Bowen, who claims that she saw all of this, and find out, one, does she know Ms. Kemp? And two, whether or not she's willing to come to court here today to tell me her version of this, because I don't like for anybody to lie to me or play games with me. That's a mistake. So why don't we adjourn this and get some deeper information on where we are with this case?
Your Honor, I mean, there's a possibility and that my client at this point would just want to withdraw her plea and move forward to trial, especially if we're going to take testimony from witnesses.
She can file whatever motion she wants to file, and I'll make a determination on that.
Okay.
How about we do this on August 14th at 10 o'clock a.m.?
Hold on one second, Your Honor, please. Let me check that date. You said at 10 a.m., Judge?
Oh.
Okay. That works for me, Your Honor.
So, Judge, is August 4th or August 14th at 10 a.m.?
14th, Ms. Woods.
Thank you, Judge.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see everybody then.
See you then, Your Honor. Thank you.
Bye-bye.